Imagine a building that held the greatest collection of knowledge the world had ever seen. Thousands of ancient scrolls filled its halls, containing discoveries, ideas, and secrets from civilizations across the globe. This was the legendary Library of Alexandria. For centuries, people believed this library contained the wisdom of the ancient world. Some even say it held knowledge that could have changed the future of humanity forever. The story begins more than 2,300 years ago in the Egyptian city of Alexandria, founded by Alexander the Great. After his death, his general Ptolemy dreamed of building the greatest center of learning the world had ever known. His goal wasn't just to collect books. He wanted to collect every piece of knowledge ever written, no matter where it came from. Whenever a ship arrived at the harbor, officials searched it for books and scrolls. The originals were copied by skilled scribes, and in many cases, the library kept the originals while returning the copies. Over time, the library became home to hundreds of thousands of scrolls, covering mathematics, astronomy, medicine, engineering, philosophy, and history. Some of the greatest minds in history walked through these halls. They debated ideas, challenged old beliefs, and made discoveries that shaped the ancient world. Imagine being able to read the original works of brilliant thinkers that no longer exist today. Many of those writings were lost forever. Then something happened. The greatest collection of knowledge in the ancient world slowly disappeared from history. Most people believe the library was destroyed in a single massive fire, but the truth is far more mysterious. The first theory points to Julius Caesar. In 48 BC, during a fierce battle in Alexandria, Caesar ordered ships in the harbor to be burned. The fire spread beyond the docks, and some ancient writers claimed it reached part of the famous library. But there is one problem. Many historians believe the library survived that event because records suggest scholars continued working there for years afterward. The second theory suggests the library didn't vanish in a single day. Instead, it slowly declined over centuries as wars, political changes, and shrinking funding weakened the institution. Without money to maintain the collection, fewer scholars arrived, fewer books were copied, and priceless knowledge slowly disappeared. The third theory blames religious conflict. As powerful empires and beliefs changed, some ancient temples and learning centers were destroyed, and the library may have been caught in that transformation. Another popular story claims the library was destroyed after the Arab conquest of Alexandria in the 7th century. However, many modern historians believe this story was written hundreds of years later and may not be reliable. In other words, there is no single piece of evidence proving exactly who destroyed the Library of Alexandria or even when it finally disappeared. That mystery is what makes the library so fascinating. One of the greatest treasures of human knowledge simply faded into history, leaving behind more questions than answers. Think about it. What if thousands of scientific discoveries, historical records, and philosophical ideas were lost forever before they could be shared with future generations? Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't who destroyed the Library of Alexandria, but what incredible knowledge disappeared with it.